explore. The all-new Do-It episode. Go where nobody else goes.
That's how you do it. This is how we do it.
What is the biggest myth about AI creatives you want to bust?
The biggest misconception is that one AI tool can do it. Start differentiating your different AI tools. Like don't expect ChatGPT to write your thesis, generate an image, do the campaign notes, and also generate the PowerPoint presentation, and then also give you the thing. If you get replaced by AI, I think you shouldn't be in that industry because you're not among the people that should be like focusing on that thing. Maybe you're supposed to be a singer. Yeah, I'd say the sad part about it is it reveals how many jobs existed simply because it was something someone didn't want to do. Because those are the jobs that immediately get... Copywriters have been hit the hardest by AI because, I mean... With the way AI has implemented things, even within these creative tools that we're using, the biggest aspect of it is just how much time I'm saving to be actually creative and what I'm able to execute within that time. Yeah. I get stuff done in 15 minutes that used to take me hours. And you can't put a price on that.
For some, they don't like AI. they avoided it completely. Oh, yeah. No, I'm a graphic designer. Just so stick.
Good luck. Good luck, Manfwa. Cheers.
So before we dive into the conversation, a quick reminder. Most of you are watching without subscribing. So if this podcast adds value to you, press that subscribe button, leave a comment, or share it with somebody who might benefit from this conversation. It helps us grow the Do It community, and it also makes sure you don't miss the next conversation. Hey man, welcome back.
It's good to be back. It's been, what, a year now?
Yeah, it's been a year.
Yeah. No, it's been good to be back. Hi everyone! I look a little bit different from the last time you saw me.
Yeah.
Yes, I lost some weight.
And some hair.
Yes. And the hair, yes.
And the hair.
Weight and hair, yes.
Yeah. Okay, but how have you been, man?
It's been a year of lessons and learnings. I'd say I've picked up on quite a lot over the course of this 1 year that from the last time, because I remember I was like, this year we're going to be serving our clients and whatnot. Yeah. We served our clients. We learned a lot about serving clients. We got some huge wins. I was honored to be mentioned in the top 100 achievers of Zambia 2025, which was amazing. We also made some mistakes.
Yeah.
We made some big mistakes, but all in all, I'd say the past year has been a good mix of all the lessons you need to learn to get to the next phase, which is what we're doing this year. So it's been a beautiful year.
Last time you were here, you talked about how you're now venturing into, you're doing your own thing, doing your own business, of course, working on Stormbox and serving clients and all that. Yeah. And of course, last time we were talking about AI, so there's going to be a lot of AI and updates.
Too much.
There's a lot to talk about.
Think about it's been a year of AI.
Yeah, it's been a year of AI.
We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, and from also the Do It experience we had at Bongo Hive as well. We were talking about AI.
Yeah.
There you were giving updates about AI, and now it's been, I don't know, some months from the time
yes. And I actually really dove into the whole AI journey. I know I came here last time, mostly on an art director perspective, but with the advent of what AI can do now, it's reached a point where I feel like for the first time in my career, I actually have a tool that matches my creativity and my level of execution without having to get bogged down into the technical thing. So that's a lot of the stuff I will be sharing as we just get into the conversation. Yeah.
So can you say that's the stuff that has changed in your creative work since the last time we talked?
100%. 100%. I don't think I can do... I don't think I've really done a single piece of work without having AI involved. Like I am fully integrated at this point. when I receive a brief, first thing I'm doing is I'm breaking it down with ChatGPT. Even in the videos that I upload on my TikTok, it's usually, I got this idea and then I sent it with ChatGPT and we cooked something together. So that's been the biggest change, I'd say, yes, in the way that I work, is a huge integration of AI into almost everything that I'm doing, and it's just really supercharged my capabilities by 1,000.
So can we say it has replaced part of your creativity, or it has empowered your creativity, or replaced part of it?
The best way I can describe it is if you're familiar with Captain America or Peter. Let's use Peter Parker, my favorite superhero of all time. Peter Parker is an awkward kid before the spider bite, but he's still a very smart kid. And everything about after he gets bitten by the spider, everything that makes him Spider-Man is not because of the spider bite. It's because of how he uses the powers given to him by the spider bite. Because the webs, sorry Tobey Maguire fans, the webs are not organic. He creates web shooters that only a genius like Peter Parker can make. If you give the spider bite to any other person who doesn't know engineering, they will just be punching people and jumping around. But because he was the kind of person who understood engineering and mechanics, and he was like, I want to work like a spider, what it does is it just supercharges your abilities. Think of me before AI is Steve Rogers, before they gave him the serum. And once I started integrating AI, it's just super soldier is where I'm at. I'm less afraid of briefs now. There's always that feeling that you have as a creative. This is the day they're going to find out that I'm a fraud. Okay? Today is the day. This brief is the one that's going to unravel this perfect little lie that I've conjured up about how creative I am. But now I just look at a brief and I'm very, very confident that I will execute it no matter what direction they take me in. And I'm less angry with clients who do a 180 all of a sudden. Because it doesn't take that long for me to get to execute the work.
Especially when it comes to 3D, then if it changes, the brief changes, no, this is not what we wanted. We want to change it completely. But now it's easier, right? A lot.
Sometimes it's not even when it comes to 3D, even when you're working on a campaign, and towards the end, for a very real logistical reason, you have to adjust one small thing. But you've created 50 pieces of work, and the way we used to do it is you'd have to open Photoshop tabs for each one of those 50, or Illustrator tabs where you have all the 50 artboards, and you'd start manually moving stuff. But with the way AI has implemented things, even within these creative tools that we're using, you get that done in 5 minutes if you know what you're doing. So that's been the biggest aspect of it, is just how much time I'm saving to be actually creative and what I'm able to execute within that time. Stuff that used to take me 4 hours. It would take you 4 hours to do a photo manipulation. I get it done in 15. I get stuff done in 15 minutes that used to take me hours. And you can't put a price on that.
No, you can't. I also saw one of, I think you got one of your odd projects and then you just put it in AI, to improve the lighting, the manipulation and everything. That was pretty cool.
And that
was in minutes, right?
that was seconds. That was literally the first. In fact, what I posted was the first result, which is, I always advise when I'm teaching in my training courses. Your first result is usually the worst one. And if you pay attention, you will see a few mistakes on that first one. But it is 10 times, 50 times better than what I was able to do at the time, because it adds things like, what are these things called? These little shadows and whatnot, the lighting and the light integrated in was just at a much higher level than anything I was able of doing. And again, it's not to replace my creativity. We're amplifying it. I said, even at the Do It experience, it acts like a microphone or a megaphone. It's just amplifying your already latent abilities.
Exactly. No, that's pretty cool. And I think when it comes to work as well, I think it has helped me a lot in terms of doing work. It's faster now. Now, it's the possibilities of what you can create is endless. Now it's now a matter of your creativity. How much are you able to generate ideas? How much are you able to instruct the AI tool, whatever tool that you're using to come up with any ideas. I mean, you can come up with any image now.
Yes.
Remember those times we used to search for images on Free Pick, you go to Google, you have to look for the right image.
Shutterstock, and even whatever image you find is most likely a compromise. Or between what you actually wanted and somewhere just within the vicinity of what it is. And you would have to work with that. So would constantly have these, what I always call like these loss of, a project of compromise all the time. Because now you have to change the copy a little bit because that copy you had at first, unfortunately, we can't find an image of a black person on Shutterstock in this particular setup. But with AI now, I take pictures of white people and make them black. Like
that's the way it is. And then again, those times you find that all of you in the design industry are just using Free Pick for free images, and you find that all of you are using the same image almost all the time.
Actually, I never thought about that. You know that scandal with the two banks using the same stock image? Actually, that shouldn't happen anymore.
No, it shouldn't.
There is no reason for that to happen anymore. And that's something... Wow, I actually never thought about it.
Because remember there was a time we used to we all use the same images because we're all getting from the same source now.
When downloading on Shutterstock, I would be skipping the first page because I would assume that's what everyone is looking at. And that's why if I find what I'm looking for on the first page, then I assume that whoever is making a similar piece of work will think in a similar place and they'll probably land here. So I would always go to the second or third page. And already you can see how the compromise is already occurring there. But now it's just, you get the image. I'm now a photographer because instead of just looking at an image where I get a stock image, sometimes I will say, I want to put the camera inside the bag that she's currently reaching into. And that's something that if we actually had the camera, I would have to consider the physical implications of doing that and create some kind of workaround to make it happen. But now I can literally just be inside the bag. There is an ad right now. I don't know if I can say brand name, but there's an ad I did recently where it's a lady reaching into a bag that started off as an image of just something else. And I just kept iterating until I was like, wait, what if I put the camera inside the bag?
Exactly.
And I got it done because that's just, the thing is working as fast as I can think. Photoshop? Forget it. You're not getting that kind of speed and reactivity in your creativity. And that's the beauty that I keep going back to and finding when I'm working with AI. It's just that ability to constantly iterate on your ideas. You really are limited by where your mind goes. And I think that's what this era of AI is really about. It's about, where does your mind go when you're given a prompt or an instruction to do something? That's where now we'll be judging things. It's not by, does it look good? It's no. What's the idea behind it? We can finally, genuinely know who's creative and who isn't, you know? I was telling a friend yesterday that the biggest thing that AI will reveal is who's a producer and who's a consumer. Who makes stuff and who should be using it. There's nothing wrong with being a consumer, but I feel like sometimes we have consumers in producer roles and they're holding everybody back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay to be a consumer. I'm a consumer of movies. I don't want to make them. I love watching them though. So I'm happy to be a consumer of movies. But I produce other creative work. So we all have things that we are good at, and AI is going to help reveal what everybody has a unique aptitude for.
Yeah. And speaking of producers and consumers, so what is the biggest myth about AI creatives you want to bust?
Oh yeah, thank you for that question. The biggest misconception is that one AI tool can do everything. The reason AGI is a $1 billion race right now is because AI, one AI tool can't do everything. Gemini, as well as it's advertised for being able to do everything, and when you're being specific, when you're actually, you have to tell it, I don't want you to pretend like you can do everything. For this task, I want you to just focus on doing this one thing. Even Gemini, with all of that, is not good at everything. So you have to start differentiating your different AI tools, like spread them out. Don't expect ChatGPT to write your thesis, generate an image, do the campaign notes, and also generate the PowerPoint presentation, and then also give you the thing. Separate. Even in the threads that you're having conversations in, have a specific thread for copy, have a specific thread for imagery, have a specific, because when you're when you're specializing on that, it keeps the context. It's one of the first lessons that I teach, which is you have to understand that AI does not reason the way a human being does. So when you're asking it, please means nothing. Please is just extra tokens to it. You're just adding extra work for it to process, and please means nothing to it. So you can remove it and just say, generate image of an African woman carrying a baby while playing the piano.
That's it.
That's all it needs to know. And if you want to get more specific and more granular, you need to really consider this as a technical person. And that's why it really elevates, because if you don't know anything about photography, you won't know how to ask. You can't ask for something you don't know. And that's what AI, like the first thing you need to understand about even AI is you need to also know how to ask. The more specific you make your request, the better the outcome. And so right now, I'd say the biggest thing is I see people asking, oh, which tool did you use? I'm using all of the tools. I'm not using just one tool. Part of the, I guess, advantage of being the person that I am, having found AI, with the journey that I've been on, is it was almost like I was training myself to be the best AI prompt engineer ever, because I started off in animation. Then I did some publication work. We were working on magazine layout, stuff like that. So the language of magazine layouts is stuff that I'm aware of. Then I went to Black Dot, where I was doing full-on 360 campaigns and working with a team of photographers, videographers. I learned motion graphics. Like, I consolidated my career as a motion graphic artist at Black Dot. And from all those different fields, I now understand that, if you want to make a motion graphic, you need to think not the way you would if you're playing in After Effects. You need to think like, you need to pretend you are After Effects. Imagine what the code is doing behind the scenes when you add the keyframe. That's how now, like, with all of that experience, it just came together in a way that, now I know how to, like, when I'm building something, I know how to ask. And I guess part of the beauty of having an experience like that is, I also happen to be one of the few people who can then explain what some of the misconceptions behind it are. And this is why I even started, like, the training courses with where I teach people how to get more productive with AI and stuff like that. So when it comes to, like, with how everything comes to work together, I'd say I've been very lucky to have gone on the journey that I've gone, because it has somehow put me in the exact perfect spot to understand this new tool that requires you to be as good at the thing that you're creating as an actual person. So if you're trying to do good photography, you must understand photography terms. If you're going to make a video, you must understand videography terms.
All those terms.
Otherwise, what will come out is a generic thing, because you're a generic photographer.
That's it.
You don't know photography at that point. So that's how it actually comes together.
And yes, seeing how things have moved so fast, and of course, for some, they don't like AI. they avoided it completely. No, I'm a graphic designer. I'll stick to Photoshop. I'm a photo manipulator, so I'll stick.
Good luck. Good luck, Manfa. Cheers.
So do you think you've pivoted, like, in what you're focusing on now?
And it's a funny question, because I've been thinking about that a lot. Have I pivoted? Let's break that down. At the core, I am a creative person providing creative services to individuals that need problems solved creatively. The only thing that has changed is the tool.
The tool. Yeah.
So have I pivoted? I don't think so. If with the training, yes. I'd say with the whole training stuff, yes, I have pivoted, but that's because it's necessary. I don't want and not to sound like a pretentious patriotic, but I don't want our people being left behind. AI is a conversation that we cannot afford to be haters on.
Yeah.
As Africans, AI is the great equalizer. For the first time, a 10-year-old can, and I'm saying this because I've seen it, a 10-year-old can produce an animation at the level of an amateur Hollywood animator. Like animation team, not even just animation team.
Yeah.
For the first time. Now, I want you to just think about what that does for people who have actual good ideas and understand a little bit about how to tell a good story. This is your chance to tell the stories that you want to tell. We cannot afford to be hating on AI as Africans because it's time for us to find out what it is we're good at, how to maximize on it, get value out of our intrinsic skills, because there's stuff that we have constantly been gauging our usefulness based on other, how we are seen by the external foreign countries and whatnot. Because the whole going to school and getting the degree thing is so that you can get a job, which requires you to work for a company that, if you're living in a landlocked country like ours, is most likely going to be an international company.
Yeah.
Which means for the big decisions, those don't happen here. With AI, we can build industries. We can build entire industries. Kids that used to team up to make short films can team up to make actually good short films with AI backstories. You don't have to do everything with AI.
Yeah.
I know I'm the AI guy, but I'm not saying don't do everything with AI. You can just do as part of your backstory. Marvel usually has these CG backstories. We can do that now for less. And that's what we should be jumping on. And I understand the AI hate because of the, what do you call it? The ethical considerations. And it's something that I said I did not have an answer to last year. It's something I'm still struggling with, but I now understand a little bit more about the space that AI should hold within the entire ecosystem of what we're doing here on Earth. And I think it is to do what technology has always done, speed things up. This podcast would have needed at least 18 people to shoot.
Yeah.
Big cameras, big lights, different chemicals for the actual lights to even switch on. But because of technology, you set this up in 5 minutes and we're here having a conversation. And that's how we should look at AI. It's a piece of technology, and with technology, every time, yes, there's upheaval. But the way I try to look at it, and yes, this is probably going to be the most clipped moment, but everyone needs to be in a place where they feel like they are contributing to their purpose. If you get replaced, I think, okay, this is the controversial bit. If you get replaced by AI, I think you shouldn't be in that industry because you are not you're not among the people that should be focusing on that thing. Maybe you're supposed to be a singer.
Yeah.
We have Suno now. There's been so many, I have a friend who's a poet, and he's he's a poet. So he'd write poetry and he'd perform it. But for the first time, he's now hearing his poetry as rap music, as opera. So now he's actually tuning some of his cadence of how he delivers his poetry based on some of the stuff that he's hearing.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of supercharging that you get when you start to think of AI as something that boosts what you already have as opposed to something that replaces. I think there's a video I watched recently where they were talking about how the West versus the East view AI. The West see it as a big replacement because of the systems that are running in it, but the East sees it more as this thing that just adds on to make life easier.
Yeah.
And when you start to look at AI as something that is supposed to make your life easier, yours, not yes, Elon Musk is going to get rich off of Grok, right?
Yeah.
But you can also use Grok to get rich.
Exactly.
You too. There's an opportunity for you too. So I'd say find what it is that you can use AI to boost your capabilities. Fashion designers, set designers, script writers, accountants. I haven't had to do a pitch manually in a while now because I can really focus on making sure that what's in the pitch says what it needs to say, as opposed to me worried about how it's going to fit with the layout that I've been thinking of in my head that's going to look cool.
Yeah.
And so there's opportunities, and we should be looking at AI not as a replacer. I'd say, look at how China is using AI. Let's adopt that, because we don't just have to adopt the way AI is being used by other people. If you don't like how AI is being used somewhere, see how you can use it better. But as we've seen, it's here to stay. And like I said last year, those who aren't using it are the ones who are going to be the first to be replaced.
Yeah, I think that has been happening very fast.
On a huge scale.
Yeah, on a very huge scale.
Huge scale.
I mean, I think that's happening now. I think it used to be like sound like a joke or something like that, but now it's like happening where we're seeing it everywhere now in workplaces where stuff is easy to do with AI instead of somebody who's going to take 5 days to finish a task.
Yeah. I'd say the sad part about it is it reveals how many jobs existed simply because it was something someone didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Because those are the jobs that immediately get... Copywriters have been hit the hardest by AI. Because, I mean, you're probably going to write the caption for this video with ChatGPT.
Do it all the time.
Yeah, you previously would have to call someone. But the thing is, it's not that AI has replaced that person. You were never going to call them regardless. You're going to brute force. You're either going to go find ways to like get a caption done. You look at maybe how people write their captions, lift a few pieces from there and then write your own caption. You are not going to go to a copywriter at any point because you're a singular creator who has to do pretty much everything by himself. Also, but like congratulations on getting a
team.
Congratulations on getting a team. But like previously,
like the first 40 episodes.
And that's the best part. I will always say this. AI is best for proving concept. Your first 40 episodes was just you. So you had to do all the writing,
researching guests,
the researching, all of that stuff.
Editing, posting, cutting clips.
And your gift is asking people questions when you're sitting across from them.
Yeah.
So you had to pick up all of this other stuff by yourself. You were not going to pay a copywriter, regardless.
Yeah.
But now you have a copywriter that you can consult with to make sure that your content, at the very least, is at a much higher quality. And that's how I choose to look at it, is constantly look at it in terms of yourself. What do you have to offer the world? From that, plug in AI and see how it's going to supercharge your abilities. I've been seeing this. I've seen how people are now using it. There's this guy who now designs, he goes about what I would call the roundabout way, but it works for him because he has so much control. Before we had this control that we're getting with Nano Banana and whatnot, what he would do is would get a 3D character and do raw renders, like clay renders. Those you can generate in like seconds.
Yeah.
And then he would basically use AI to texture the poster.
Yeah.
So now, where I would be sitting and prompting, have a guy seated on a throne with a menacing pose, he just has to set up the 3D object like that. And when he renders, it's going to come out exactly how
So the lighting and everything.
It's what AI handles. But the placement and whatnot, that's still you.
Yeah. I think also, so I saw a guy, I think he used to do a lot of, he's very good at motion design. It's like really good.
Yeah.
And now you are showing a video where he just like makes the movements in AI. So he gets shapes and colors them differently and then adds the motion to it. And then for texturing, it just goes into AI. I don't know how he's using the process, but texturing and everything, the lighting just does it in AI.
Yes.
So it just makes the movements and the basic shapes of a character maybe.
And the thing follows.
Yes, and the thing follows exactly like that.
I think I actually understand that principle, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And also at the core of AI is problem solving, which is why it's very important that you find out what it is that you're good at, because it's going to be difficult for you to solve problems for something you're not passionate about. If it doesn't personally bother you the way getting creative executions out at a high quality bothers me, it's going to be very hard for you to constantly be looking for ways to elevate and keep pushing the envelope. It's why we're getting these videos with the weird accents, because if you don't have that drive to elevate, you just be like, no, this is as far as it can go. You have to have that problem solving. Go like, okay, how? I've had to look at how AI works so that I can understand. And that's the thing I'll say, like, is one of the beautiful things is previously I'd have to learn pen tool, wand tool, all the layers, adjustment layers, all that stuff. But now all I have to do is look at the history of how AI was created for me to understand that, the reason when you're doing an upscale, it's going to mess up the distance between the eyes, which is a common thing when you're trying to replicate faces. The reason it's going to mess up the distance between the eyes is because it starts off as noise. And then it starts rearranging pixels until it gives you the picture. So in your prompting, unless you're being very specific about the distance between the eyes, it's going to guess. And its guess will always land somewhere between something you'd like and not at all. And so by having that, how would I solve this problem if, let's say, what's the coding that's happening here? You then say, okay, computers speak, one of the first languages in computer was, I think, JavaScript. So JSON prompting has been one of the things that I've been ranting about online because it just gives you so much more control. So then I'd say, describe this face as a JSON prompt. So now it's going to make sure the way websites are designed, because when you're designing a website, you're basically telling a computer, I want you to put this thing at around here and at around here. And the distance between the two will be like 150 pixels. In a JSON prompt, it will then describe that. So you convert that to the human face, you treat the human face as a website, and now you can solve that little problem that comes out from the different faces. But that's something you won't figure out unless you both also have the understanding of, this is how computers work, this is how that works. So that problem solving ability is something that I would like to start seeing a little bit more of. As we are embracing AI, I'm very proud of everybody using it. Shout out to everybody. I know I'm dogging on you a little bit on social media about getting the quality good, but it's because I want the quality to be just that much better.
Exactly.
But problem solving, have it at the heart of everything. You will genuinely, this thing is a dream machine. You can get anything you want. You just need to know how to ask for it.
Exactly. Thanks for that, man. Of course, this is called Do It Here. We don't just talk. And you can't just go away, spitting out all this theory.
All this theory,
All this theory. Mapaalo, now show us. Now it's time to show us. So for the project breakdown, of course, anyway, let's get into it first. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
I'm
excited.
Quick reminder, if this conversation is helping you, press that subscribe button. It's free for you, but it helps us share these stories with so many people. Welcome, by the way, once again, to this segment, Do It.
Did we have a commercial break? We have sponsors yet? Welcome after the break. I'm manifesting a sponsor for this episode.
Amen.
Welcome back. And now that we're back from the break,
So just tell us exactly what you're going to do for us on this project breakdown.
Okay, so basically I want to create a quick car commercial. Those are very easy to make because there's no faces involved. So I will be able to show off the capability of the free AI tools that you can use so that you can just begin to understand what I'm seeing. Because I've realized that the biggest issue I've had is translating what I'm seeing for other people to also understand. So I'm hoping this exercise does that. So I will be using my girl Nelly, which is the name of my car. I call her Nelly Fectardo because she can go fast, she can go slow, she can go any place anybody else goes. So
what are we starting with?
I'm starting in ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Okay.
I like using ChatGPT as the start of my process. I usually use it for thinking because as the first large language model that was like commercial, it has had the most training when it comes to logic and reasoning and talking and whatnot. Just from my own perspective, I've found it a lot easier to do rationalization and reasoning with ChatGPT. Open. Perfect.
Okay. They upload.
Okay, so while they're uploading, I'm going to ask the question, I need to create a Master prompt. Master prompt, that's a new word for some of you. Master prompt is, think of it as the soul of a project.
Yeah.
The intention of the project. I want to make a master prompt that will recreate the uploaded car in different requested environments while maintaining the consistency and details. The end goal is for a video spec ad, actually. Spec ad video. Okay. I was hoping the files would be done uploaded by then. Yeah. We might have to do a breakdown of a node project, because if this is what's happening on photo, video is going to take a while.
Yeah.
Maintaining. This is actually very eye-opening. I'm actually seeing what one of the biggest barriers that a lot of people... I've been wondering, like, okay, why aren't people jumping on this as much as I have? I see, like, this is very... This
I feel like this.
But let me...
Let's fix this faster. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. That's what we're used to.
So can you explain what you're trying to do here?
So here we're making a master prompt. The goal of a master prompt is I want to be able to take this car, my car, and have it in different environments. But while I do that, I need the AI to know what it looks like.
Yeah.
So basically I'm teaching it what my car looks like, because I want to have it as the main star in a scene. So
But the results are in.
vehicle identity prompt. Good. So it's even giving me some examples. So now, because I want great convert to master JSON prompt. So the reason I'm doing it sequentially is because AI is not good at everything at once. You have to hold its hand and break down the process, which is, again, if you don't know the process, you won't be able to break it down to that level. So I'm breaking down the process. Basically, if I was doing this in Photoshop, what I would be doing is taking pictures of the image, modeling it, and then I'd start putting it in different environments. But I'm doing that using AI by skipping a lot of steps. So,
And then what's a JSON prompt?
a JSON prompt mimics, I'm not a coder, computing language. I imagine it's JavaScript, I think. It basically turns a prompt into a technical sheet.
Yeah.
So it's very specific. When you're looking for something on Google and you add the quotation marks, you're telling the search bar to only look for that term.
Yeah.
So what JSON prompts do is they put quotation marks around everything. So as you can see here, it's project, Honda Fit, spec ad, blah, blah, blah. So I've gotten that.
So it's like a better language that AI can
Actually understand
more.
I'm translating from regular English to my language. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to, let's see, that's the master prompt. Good.
Okay, so you're creating a new chat?
I'm starting a new chat. I just wanted to have a look at it. We are now moving to Gemini, where I am going to create a new gem.
Okay, and what is this feature?
So the gems are like projects in ChatGPT. The reason you want to use a project and a gem is you will be localizing all of the knowledge to that project. So basically it's like creating a folder in your computer that is dedicated to that project, but with also specific instructions.
Also, this is more like projects in ChatGPT.
Exactly.
And spaces in Perplexity AI.
Exactly.
AI is called spaces where you have a folder for a particular project.
Yes, exactly. So we go to here, say new gem. We're going to name it Honda Fit Photography. That's what it says as a description. And then we're going to put that prompt that I copied from ChatGPT. We place it there. So basically by having that, and then also then on top of that, uploading the photos.
Okay.
The more you give it to see. It's like working with a designer. You're happiest when your client gives you as much references and information to work with. So what I'm doing here is I'm saying we have a project. It's called the Honda Fit Spec Card, vehicle identity. Let me even remove the license plate. I don't want nobody knowing my license plate. License plate should say do it.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. Good. And that's the beauty of JSON prompting as well, is you can make edits like that in your prompt.
And change it.
It gives you a lot more control.
So even like the colors and everything.
Colors, everything. It literally breaks down everything into almost like layers that you can edit individually. So that's the power of JSON prompting, and that's why I constantly use that, because it's just that much more precise.
Okay, so
I'm going to test. Let's start a chat. To test it, I'm going to ask it to generate an image of the car in an environment that we didn't have it in. So under the tools with Nano Banana 2, which just dropped like a day before this episode was shot, by the way. Nice. It's almost like the universe wants me to win. So generate an image of the Honda Fit driving at high speed through the city at night. So if we've done everything we've done correctly, we should get the car driving in the city at night. Like the city will most likely look American because I haven't specified what city looks like. But the reason for this first prompt is I just want to see if the instruction has stuck.
There we go.
And as you can see,
look at that.
If you do
it on the
number plate. So we have a good prompt to work with here. Wonderful. So now all I just start doing is start asking, generate image of car driving through mud in a shanty compound.
Can we put Lusaka?
In Chivolia.
Okay.
Chivolia, Lusaka. Do we know the coordinates of Chivolia?
Oh, it can actually do that.
Yeah, Lusaka coordinates.
Damn. Tell me about this.
So, in this location. So this was a feature that dropped with Gemini Nano Banana 1, I think. Yeah, the first version, where you can generate an image prompt based on the coordinates of an image. This is where Google was flexing, where they say, our ecosystem gives you the best AI because it's now reading, it's now taking from Google Maps.
Yeah, it knows
and then giving you that information. There's one that I generated of Manda Hill Bridge. I was shocked at how accurate it came out. So yeah, we are in Chivolia. So you see how, without having to leave this room,
this looks no way.
Without having to leave
look
this
at the
room,
detail, man.
We now
look at
have
the detail on the lighting.
2 images. By the way, in my head, I'm actually making the video right now. So the video will be, I want to just show, again, she's called Nelly because she can go fast, she can go slow, she can go any place nobody else goes. Honda Fit is the best car in the world. I'm saying it here. But basically, I want to show the versatility of the car. So I want it driving in the city, in mud, rocky area.
Yeah.
Let's have the car driving in a rocky area overlooking a scenic lake. Actually, in Zambia.
Are we gonna look for the coordinates for Zambia?
I mean, let's try. Let's give it a whirl, shall we?
Yeah.
Zambia, yeah. Zambia coordinates. There we go. So I don't always do this, but basically this is a little cool feature.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use this.
And you can do by time as well. There's an image that EMR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had him on this episode,
I
on
don't
this show
think so.
yet? Yeah, EMR, have him on the show. He generated an image of independence by asking Nano Banana to generate based on time and location. He just said, generate an image of what happened at this location in 1964.
No way.
And it generated such a cool image of the flag being raised. So that's one of the things and that's why, again, I moved from ChatGPT to Gemini, because I know that Gemini has this ecosystem it can tap into.
Yeah.
A lot better than Chat. Yes, ChatGPT is good at reasoning, but Gemini's reach is further.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is combining the brains of ChatGPT with the reach of thingy. So it doesn't exactly look like Samfia Beach, but it does what we need it to do.
I think because we included Rocky.
So let me also include a close-up shot from the tire while driving through a muddy forest.
So you can also change the angles.
You can change angles.
There's all those angles that we added of the car.
And not just all those angles. Remember, Google is the largest search engine in the world. It also has access to all of the information on that car. So
and the photos and
some of the stuff that it won't be able to take from the photos, it can deduce from using the photo and the information that's online about this car to generate shots up from an angle that I didn't capture when I was getting the images. Yeah, so it's given me a different aspect ratio, which means it has started to drift. Drift is a term in AI when the machine stops adhering to the instruction.
Yeah.
So it was doing 16:9 this entire time, but now it just starts doing. So let's
9:16.
Yeah, generate and the beauty of a project is when I killed that thread, I don't have to reprompt it.
Yeah.
This new thread already has the instructions for the Honda Fit. So so close up of the rim driving through an African forest.
We're gonna give it the
aspect ratio 16:9. And I'm being very, very loose with these prompts because I also want to show like how just a regular person can get good results without all this complicated JSON prompting that I usually do. But for the exact result I want, what I'd be doing is I'd be getting images of the shot I want. Actually, let me do it once. Let me do it once. Let me do it at least once.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good shot. But let's see. Low angle shot of car tire while driving. Actually, yeah, I should share this bit. So let's see if we can find something nice. Yes. Let's take this one, for example. So I'll get that image and then go to ChatGPT and say, describe, because I'm not a good videographer. So I don't know what to call this angle. So describe this angle so I can replicate it with a different car. So again, problem solving, solve your problems. This tool is here to make your life easier. So constantly think about, if I don't know this, how quickly can I find out? Or at the very least, how quickly can I navigate the knowledge getting of this thing so that I can get back to what I'm supposed to be doing? So it's giving us two options. This is how they are training the models, by the way. By choosing which response you prefer, you will then teach it what you like to work with. So I'm just going to go with that one without reading too much of what's there. Camera position, camera height, extremely low, Okay, good. So give me a camera angle only prompt that would replicate this. And
so it's called
we get the
side tracking
detailed
shot.
we get detailed thing, and now we just get that.
And the size of the lens.
And we just get that, go to Gemini. And I'm going to start a new thread. The reason for that is the first result usually dictates the direction of the rest of the thread.
Yeah.
So actually, let me even just edit this same one and say low angle tracking shot. I don't even have to say Honda Fit because the project gets Honda Fit. So, okay, that's what happens. Let me try in a new conversation. So again, you want to be constantly monitoring for that drift. This is a very normal part of the process. This is the part where Afunika says that this part of now reverse engineering shots to get exactly what you want is how you get the different things. But I'll just generate this one and maybe one more from inside the car. We need to look at we need to do a car inside.
So you can actually even add like pictures of yourself.
Yes. Anything.
So that you're in the car as well.
Yes. Anything you can think of. Aspect ratio. This is where now we're going to see Gemini's stubbornness for a bit.
This is also where your experience comes in.
Yes.
Because if you don't understand what 6
What
by
16 by 9 is,
like,
you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get it. And if it doesn't give you 16 by 9, you won't understand why it hasn't.
Yeah.
So that's one of those things that, again, the more you practice, the better you're also going to get. It really is a tool. There's our 16 by 9, but it looks horrible because I think this chat is already contaminated. So I'm going to start a new one. Write that and add aspect ratio because we keep forgetting to add that 16 by 9. Anything you don't
I think
tell
you've
it.
gotten to add the environment, right?
Oh, right. Road curving ahead. Let's say.
Oh, yeah. So it took the
forest road curving ahead.
Body.
Okay, let's just say show the car driving through an African forest, and then do that, and then create image. Have we done 16 by 9? Yes. Boom. Also, Nano Banana 2, really good. This is actually my first time trying it.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm using it. It's
doing the
very
update.
good. Yeah. This update literally dropped today. I was like, you know what? I won't even test it. Let's go find out on the Do It podcast. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we just wait a bit. In the meantime, let's go back to Grok because the preparation never ends. You should also be able to multitask if you want to work quick. So we're going to go to Imagine.
So what are we going to use Grok for?
Grok is our video producer.
Okay.
So Gemini is our photographer. Grok is our videographer. Oof.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the number plate is consistent.
Yes. Because JSON prompting is language the computer understands. If it was just words, you would have been having a few variations here and there.
Yeah.
But because it's JSON prompted, everything stays consistent.
And I like how we've improved in terms of tech. Because when these AI tools came out at first, the text was always messed up.
Yes. Oh my God. I think even now, depending on how you prompt it, the text will get messed up. Again, JSON prompting, because of that, it really, really locks these things in. Back view, similar angle. Back view of the car. Similar angle. I think I will say aspect ratio just to make sure we don't end up incurring the same problem. But back to Grok. Let's now upload. We need to download first the images. Let's look at this for a second. Sometimes you get bad results. It's normal. Kill it, move on. Let's go download the other ones. Yes, this one. This one had that one. I think we've already downloaded that one though. So let me go to Grok now. And we go to...
In Grok. I think Grok.
Oh, in Grok.
We're signing.
Oh, yeah. Let's sign in first. Yeah.
So we have the images, right?
Yeah, we do have the images. I think just we'll airdrop them.
Do we have... can also do a overhead shot. I don't know.
Overhead. Yeah. Let's do in a new gem chat. There we go.
Just cool, man. I never...
aerial drone shot view of the car driving through a crowded market in Mutendere. I forgot to switch one thing. It might give us a prompt. Well, let's see.
Oh yeah, no banana on the toes.
Sometimes it will understand what it is you're trying to do, especially if you've been doing it like repeatedly. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, we figured it out.
Aspect ratio.
But I forgot the aspect ratio. Always remember the aspect ratio, folks. But that's a good shot.
Yeah, it was a good one.
9. And just like that, we have enough shots to start to put together a nice spec ad. Like when we get into the Grok side of things, that's where things are going to really start singing.
Yeah.
Let me just make
Does
sure.
Grok upscale?
Grok, no. I like Grok. The reason it's fast is because it's generating at, I think, 720p. Yeah, that's nice.
But the first one was a better shot.
It was a much better shot. Let me just do a new chat.
So
Every
you did that.
time.
So,
Oh, so that's love art.
and
That's love art.
I could have more. I could have more time for this.
Oh, this will scare you if you see what's happening on here. No, this is scary. Let's stay here where it's nice and friendly. This is existential stuff. If I showed what's happening here, a lot of us would stop sleeping. Like stop eating, stop sleeping. Let's do Grok. And then let's also close all the other tabs. If you can afford it and you don't want to use Grok, just get Higgsfield. You'll be able to. Oh, either way, it's fine. Let's just keep that.
Okay.
And also, so we have it: city, mud, rocky area, forest. No, we have a lot of shots. We have a lot.
Okay, so we are in DaVinci.
All right, so we're now going to drag all of our elements that we have gotten. Yeah, so now we're here. Storyline, how do we do this? Okay, it starts from the beach, then we drive through the forest. We do a 2-shot in the forest. Where's the... We do a 2-shot in the forest, and then we end up in the city. That's where the ad will end. And let's just make sure the music
It's down there.
Yeah, boo. So let me just hear the music first, because I want to hear the part that... Okay, so I think this is a good spot to build some anticipation. So yay!
That corner. Yeah.
Right about here before the car starts sliding about like crazy.
I don't know, somewhere here.
Yeah. And then we jump to this part now. Oh wait. Okay, cool. So we are going to just reduce the volumes of these parts. Actually, let's just mute this entire track so that we... bit too...
Yeah.
Aha. Okay, so the thing hits about here.
Mm-hmm.
Just before the person comes in.
Yeah. Right there.
Do it logo. White.
EPS. Is it supposed to read EPS files?
I mean, I never tried that. Question. Okay, I can.
I think go into that. Yes, I think that down there.
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
The white one. I think this is this one here.
this one.
Like,
Wait,
Right.
that's not the one. Let's use this one.
oh, okay, yeah, because there you go.
Yeah, and that's how it's done. Was it recording? I hope it was, cause I don't want to do that all over again.
Yeah.
But basically, with the power of AI, oh, I know exactly what to do. I have to invoke your internet one last time, but I hope it behaves.
Yeah.
I hope it behaves. You will be given a free trial and some credits, so I know we can get at least one VO in. Okay, cool. I wanted to add a voiceover. Just what it. Ikwane if you know, money for advert.
For advert.
And then while that's happening, let's do a quick script with intonation instructions that adapts Nelly Furtado's hoops into a male VO that starts. She can go fast. She can go slow. She can go nobody. She can go places. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. Really? Wow.
Small features now.
Wow. Skip. Come on, man. Come on. In the meantime, yeah, okay, good. So that's the speech.
So when it read the short breath part, it's gonna read that, right? Oh, I can actually do that.
Yeah, let's do that. And I think not Rachel. Do you want the male voiceover or female voiceover?
No.
Male, yeah. Let's do a male voiceover.
Le clone le plus professionnel et le plus stable sur 11 Labs, c'est le mien. Entraîné avec des heures de narration dans un studio dernier.
That's how many languages are there.
Yeah.
Pro thingy, if you want to do Bemba to thingy,
Yeah.
you're better off choosing a Spanish speaker and then typing Bemba.
Jackson not only sounds great, he also communicates with feeling and intelligence.
That's good. I like that. She can go fast. She can go slow.
More short breath.
Oh shit.
She can go fast.
Oh,
Pause.
that's the paid
She can go
version.
slow.
The
She
paid
can go
version
places.
skips
Oh,
those
Nobody
things.
else goes.
Generate speech.
She can go fast. She can go slow. She can go places. Nobody else goes.
Yeah, what was that?
She can go fast, she can go slow, she can go places nobody else goes. You see, will they allow you to change models maybe? No? Oh yeah, V3. Yeah, this one you can have multiple
Yeah.
people and you can even add little nuances of
Yeah.
excited. Yeah, there you go. So
She can go fast. She can go slow. She can go places nobody else goes. She can go fast. She can go slow.
Did you change the
She can
voice?
go places nobody else
it did
goes.
change the
I
voice.
think we need to change
let's
to
go with
what was that?
Peter.
Peter. Yeah.
And generate.
She can go fast. She can go slow. She can go places nobody else goes. She can go fast. She can go slow. She can go places nobody else goes.
That's okay.
I like that one better. So I'm gonna drop that into this view. Let's bring
That's
it
the
back
same
to
one.
columns. Yes. And, oh, we're here.
She can go fast.
Let me move this behind first. Let me get a feel for where the voice will come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
She can go fast. She can go slow.
Okay, so I put that a lot further this side.
She can go slow. She can go places nobody else goes.
Okay, whatever.
She
No,
can
the script
go
was too short.
fast.
No, the script just has nothing to do with what's going on the screen.
Yeah.
That's the issue. What script do we... I really wanted to learn that joke though. Okay, fine. But I don't know if we'll have... what do you call this?
Credits.
Credits for one more. So, okay, let's just do a quick... Okay. Write a simple, short speech, 4 seconds long.
That was 4 seconds. The entire thing.
No, I'm just trying to limit its okay, let's try that. Enhance. Come on, man. Enhance it. Alien Yanstini. Okay. And
Then switch into a
She
talking.
goes fast. She goes slow. The All DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
okay. Excited. She goes fast. Calm. Usually, by the time you figure out what you're supposed to do, the
Yeah.
credits are done. Calm.
That's why they get you.
Okay. Then we'll say assertive. Yeah, out of credits. Okay, that's a lot of credits though that they've given you.
She goes fast. She goes slow. The All DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
Okay, so
That's
now
the second one.
this is where you now
Yeah.
play with things like the robust or creative. Let me do robust first.
She goes fast. She goes slow. The All DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes. She goes fast. She goes slow. The All DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
All new do it episode. Go. Travel. Explore.
Travel. Explore. The all new DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
This one. This is the
This
second
has
version.
to change, but no.
Travel. Explore. The all new DeWitt episode.
That is the
Go
big jump.
where nobody else goes.
Need to just make the last one be a bit more, what's the word? Calm? I guess.
Travel. Explore. The all new DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Travel. Explore. The all new DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
I like the first one. Let's drop it in there. And again, this is where your art direction comes in. Your taste would define
Yeah.
which version of these ends up as the final
Yeah.
one. So hold on, let's do that. Okay, now there's one of those where it has to start with a bang. So. Travel.
Travel. Explore. The all new DeWitt.
Yeah, about here, I think, is where we can throw that.
The all new DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
Nice.
Cool.
Travel. Explore.
Actually, explore should be around here.
Okay. Sorry.
Travel. Explore. The all new DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
Yeah. Maybe we can move this a little bit behind.
Move it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's showing around here, right? Yeah. See how that.
All new DeWitt episode. Go where nobody else goes.
Yeah.
One last time. Split.
And basically, there we go. You name it. Do it, Honda. Do it, Honda. You've got your settings over there. Ngefi.
Yeah.
we actually spent more time second guessing ourselves than we did actually thingy. So as you can see, we spent more time in creative flow than fighting software. And that's the biggest difference. That is the greatest shift that AI is bringing is you fight the software less and fight your ideas more. I like it better because it's the battle of ideas. The best idea is what wins. And so, we wait for that to export. But as for the do it section,
this is what we have.
That's how you
do it.
That's how you do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Mapaalo, thank you so much for the project breakdown. That was really helpful. I've learned a lot, and the time you were creating, I was just thinking about the project that I'm currently working on and the struggles I've been having. And from the time I think you talked about something, I even lit up like, damn, this is what I was missing. So it's gonna be very easy for me. Thanks, man.
I'm happy to do that. That's literally what I've been. That's the whole purpose of what I'm doing right now. Is I want more people to have the epiphany that you've just had, where you're like, oh, this is how I can use it, because every person will have a very specific way that they use it that I believe will just shoot us a lot further ahead. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, and just to wrap it up, it's time for the rapid fire questions.
Oh, rapid fire questions. Okay. Did we do this last time?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah. We did. Okay. Yeah, so short answers only, no paragraphs, no explanations. Are you ready?
Got it.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
If you weren't in the creative field at all, what would you be doing?
Con man.
Con man. Okay.
I'd probably be I'd be a therapist.
A therapist.
I'd be a therapist.
A song you can never skip.
Oh my God, it's Greyhound. Oh no, that's not fair. I have so many songs that I love.
Okay. You can never skip.
Never skip. Yes. I'm never skipping this song.
Yeah, when it comes on, you're not like, nah, I can always play this song.
You've put me on the spot. I can't remember it. I'll stick to okay, you know what? The Weeknd, Less Than Zero. That's my song. Yeah, that's my song.
Okay. Would you rather live in the future or the past?
I mean, look at me. I want to be in the future.
Yeah.
Future.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Coffee, tea, or something stronger?
Something stronger.
Something stronger.
Something much stronger.
Something much stronger.
Something much, much stronger.
What are we talking about? One habit you're trying to improve this year?
I'm trying to be more consistent.
Okay.
Yeah.
If money didn't matter for a year, what would you focus on?
I would be ending ignorance. I think that would be my biggest. That's what I would spend a lot of time doing, is just increasing how much knowledge is being like shared and understood by people, because there's this whole, no paragraphs. But yeah.
Okay.
Increasing knowledge.
Beach holiday or mountain escape?
Beach holiday over mountain escape. I'm not walking all that. No, I want to relax.
Yeah.
No.
What's something small that instantly makes your day better?
Music.
Cool. Last one. If your life had a title right now, what would it be?
The Life of Paolo.
The Life of Paolo.
Named after Kanye West's Life of Pablo. Yeah.
Nice. All right, those are the rapid fire questions.
Okay, those are good questions. The music one, I listen to so much music, so I can't pick a song, but those are good questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would your advice be for creatives right now? Especially those that are starting out.
Yeah. Find out what you're good at. Me talk to them. You already know what you're good at. Find out what you're good at. Really find that thing that bothers you. The thing that every time you're walking around, you're just like, I wish people could do that better. That's your purpose. That's how you find your purpose. Your purpose is in the thing that annoys you about how the world is right now that you would like to change. That's the advice. Once you figure that out, you will know which field you should then pursue to then become great. That's my advice. Just find out what you're good at and start aligning your life around that. Everything else will make sense.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for coming through. This was really insightful. I still feel like we still need to talk about a lot more. And I feel like we need to do a lot more than what we did today.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for showing up again. And yeah.
I'm always happy to be here. It's a good place to be. And I like that it's almost exactly a year since we last met, because it's just like, oh, here's what's been happening since the last time we met. So thank you always for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. And anything exciting that you are currently working on?
I am teaching people the skills that I've demonstrated here. There's a lot more that can be done. That was just scratching the surface. So I am actively teaching people. I have different packages for it. So that's a huge thing of what I'm doing this year. Plus, I'm continuing with last year's goal of collaborating as much as possible with as many creatives in the industry. And now I've even realized from the year that I need to collaborate with people even outside of the creative industry. I did this project with someone last year that opened my eyes to what more can be done when I created something that basically reads the social media leanings of a person. It's a social media risk calculator.
Yeah.
So by working with someone who wasn't in the creative space and solving a problem that wasn't creative, I came up, something was born from that. So more collaborations with people from outside the industry, because I'm just like absorbing as much as I can.
Oh, thanks so much, man. And of course, for the courses that you're teaching, when can people find you?
I'm on Facebook, Mapaalo Musonda, Mapaalo.
Sure, right here.
Yeah, we're gonna have thingy, and we have Mapaalo Musonda on Instagram as well, and LinkedIn. It's Mapaalo Musonda everywhere, and you can call me on +260 7610 600 That's my number on WhatsApp. Just send me a WhatsApp and I will respond to you as soon as I can, and we can see how best we can improve. We can start your creative journey.
So that's the way they can also contact you for the educational videos that you are making.
Yes.
All right. So you heard that right. Contact the numbers on the screen if you want to learn more from Mapaalo
Somewhere.
and the courses that he's teaching.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Let's do it.
All right. Let's do it.